Morrie's 394 Hyundai is here today with the new 2017 Hyundai Ioniq. More specifically, what we have is the Ioniq Hybrid. So now there's three models, which we'll get into in a little bit, and I'd also like to cover the interior, the exterior, and just some overall features of this car. So now this 2017 Ioniq is the hybrid, where it will come in three different trim levels or three different models of the same vehicle. You'll be looking at the hybrid, there's a plug-in hybrid, and then as well a full electric one. Now the plug-in hybrid won't be around until later this summer, so we've started with the regular hybrid in the limited trim. Now what that's going to add, this one as well also has the ultimate package, so it's about as loaded up as they come, but you're going to add things like the leather heated seats, a little more creature comfort inside, as well as a little bit better looking on the outside. Now from there, Hyundai does have America's best warranty with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain, but how about the hybrid components? Now that's going to be a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty as well. So let's get behind the wheel of the Ioniq and I'll show you a few more things from the inside. Okay, so push button start here in the limited, put it in drive and go for a little spin around. So again, there is the three different models. The one we have here today is the hybrid. So the center console here, the display on the gauges is really cool. It's going to tell you a bunch of information, whether that's your trip information, how the EV power is working, if it's in eco mode, or you can kick it over into the sport mode if you're feel a little sportier, need that little extra get up and go. That's certainly an option. And then the gauges can change too, which is pretty cool. But for now, it's so quiet. We're just in EV mode, and then you can feel the gas kick back on, but you usually hear it before you actually feel it. There's not a jerkiness like some of the old hybrids were. The system's a lot better nowadays that it actually works pretty fluidly. And so in this vehicle, you have 139 horsepower from its 1.6 liter. So that's combined with the battery as well as the gas engine. Now what that means is you actually have enough power to merge onto the highway. But in the hybrid limited version, you're going to be at a combined 55 miles per gallon. On the base blue series, you're going to be at 58 miles per gallon combined, which is going to be better than the Toyota Prius. It also comes in about $2,500 less than the Toyota Prius in its base trim level. So did Hyundai do that on accident? Absolutely not. What they're doing is going after those Prius kind of loyalists that have driven one for a while now, that they've been out for so long, and there isn't a huge competition in that market. Sure, there's vehicles like the Chevy Cruze among a few others, but the Toyota Prius is what you think of when you think of hybrid. And now Hyundai is trying to change that. And what they're offering is this extremely long warranty on this car. I mean, a 10-year, 100,000 miles. They're offering a car that gets a better overall fuel economy rating, and as well in this limited trim model, I mean, it's a quiet, comfortable, and hopefully reliable car, and if not, you've got the warranty to back you up. So while the Ioniq isn't quite out on the streets yet, so we don't know how it will perform, I mean, in a day-to-day, but the time I have spent behind the wheel has been pretty pleasant. So now I'm back into EV mode. It's so quiet and it's so comfortable in here that these seats are really good. This flat bottom wheel with all the controls on here as well is nice. I mean, obviously this is going to be at the top of the range with the ultimate package, but if you're looking for an entry hybrid vehicle, whether that's the plug-in or the full electric vehicle even, there's some choice now that's not a Toyota Prius, and Hyundai's making that a pretty, bold statement. It's saying it gets better mileage and it's a little bit less expensive, and it's got all this equipment that you can add in to make it a nice luxury car. And you've got auto climate control, you've got navigation in this one, this cool steering wheel, the leather is actually soft and comfortable as well as being heated. I mean, when I park this car, I can put it in reverse. I've got my backup camera, it gives me a notification that I'm in reverse. That's a very faint kind of dinging sound, so you know you're in reverse, because with the EV, that can be a little bit tougher because you don't know when the car is on. But there's a lot of safety technology in here as well, whether that's the blind spot, there's a lane departure system in here, there's also that adaptive cruise control. This one does have a lot of equipment. Yes, it's one of the top of the line ones, but you're still not paying a ton of money, and there are government rebates depending on where you live as well. And I mean, to get 55 miles per gallon combined in this model or 58 in the other one, that's almost a 700-mile cruising distance, which means you can drive from Minneapolis to about the middle of Oklahoma before you'd have to hit a gas station, which is pretty good. So absolutely get out, drive one, see what you think. On behalf of the Morrie's Automotive Group, thanks for watching. Now, if you'd like more information on the all-new Hyundai Ioniq, please make sure to call, click, or stop by today. Thanks again for watching, and make sure you buy happy.